Why are the people rebellious? Because the rulers interfere too much. Therefore, they are rebellious. Why do the people think so little of death? Because the rulers demand too much of life. Therefore, the people take death lightly. Having little to live on, one knows better than to value life too much.
Don't know if them ready for it. Well, can't tell me down the sub. Shane, them ready? No, nobody now. Get nobody down there. Okay. Well, it postponed. All right. So them said cancel. All right. So we just continue with that though. And we like continue with this. Nobel Prize to Donald Trump. She's a right. She depend on the right, you know, just like Donald, you know. Because she's the one who try get rid of the one where the president where America try get rid of. I was to say, apart from blowing up some boat in the Caribbean waters and says Venezuela jugglers, him know I say, him a put the FBI and the CIA inside Venezuela now for upset and confuse the government. In other words, him a give the authority now for assassinate whosoever. In American, in our next country, and Donald Trump clearly I tell you, say, look, you know, we're going to get you that man once and for all. And this woman, she named Marie Machado, she is hell-bent on becoming the president. I know if them overthrow this president, yeah, this brother Trump are going to make sure, say, she become the president. So we have to watch that, you know, because, you know, a whole heap of our fishermen, them go the far, you know, Caribbean waters we are talking about. Our fishermen, them go way out. And them supposed to get scared, you know. Yeah, them supposed to get scared because we don't know whether drone strike are going to hit them. What a judgment. You can't believe that. A thing where it was normal, a normal exercise, now become a fearful exercise. You think that the fishermen, them not scared? Them scared like what? At 12 people, the American them kill already, you know. Drone strike. I'm more than 12. Let me say at 12. Them kill them because them say drug peddlers, them are going to America. Nobody know that. Nobody show you any reason to believe that. But so much people dead in them boat. Just like that. The fishermen them in Jamaica wander and a panda now. Because me say, our fishermen them go way out. All in a night. Them out there. In the same Caribbean water. When the man say Caribbean water, it would all be on the coast of Negril or next door to Cuba. Because them have Cuba upon them eyesight too, you know. Don't think them do have Cuba upon them eyesight. It's really a terrible time we're living in. Weird. I don't go terrible, but weird. That you, a fisherman now, a facade fear for him life. Not because of storm, not because of a big shark or something like that, but man-made activity with drones and bombs to blow up them and them boat and everything. Wow. Living at some serious times, man. Yeah, I'm on the holiday. One of them there. The holiday come back, them come back quick. But we want to tell you about a thing. Sizzler celebrate 30 years in the business, yeah. And they have a 30-year celebration. Sabina Park. So those of you who know say you're supposed to go, or those of you who know the area and want somewhere to go, it's a good place to go. Celebrate to the brethren. 30 years. Okay, here we
Those were the local and international headlines.
go. Outside a flood. Outside a flood out, me I tell you, man. Rain like wow. You know, say, maybe, I don't know if it's every week or every other week, me always talk about road. Yeah, my lady tell me, say, me should have got put up myself in Minister of Road. But I said, the people have to vote in one of the party them, and I can't have work with none of them party there. Because them not play my kind of music. But you know, for the people them who responsible, Long Lane, from Stony Hill, go right down to the last stoplight before you reach Manor Park. The road a mash up. And that me I tell you now, the road a mash up. Only just fix it. Only just fix it. I mean like just fix it. And we like give thanks to the road fix. But the road a mash up. It reaches a stage now where if you come up, you have to bear right. And if you go down, you have to just keep left, like you have to scrape off the whole part of the grass, them, the tree them off at the side of the road. Me don't know is what going on. I don't know is what happening. I know it sounds like a scratch record, but it's mind-boggling, man. It's mind-boggling that people can't just fix the road. Or me hear them say, the minister there, him did go charge people, the contractor them, that when them fix the road, just as them fix it done, so the road mash up again. Who responsible for that? No, the people them money are waste. The road are mash up, Rasta. Go right up to Stony Hill. The road are mash up. And through that now, I tell you, say sometimes you go down and you know, see no deep hole, and when you come up back, you hear boom. When you look, it's a deep hole you're gone, you know, and you say, but wait, come like that hole is never there when I go down. You have some serious road there before you reach the cemetery there. I don't know where them hole they come from, Rasta. The people them just fix the road. Just fix it. And you tell me, say, water run upon the road and not like it's cycle, it a run because it's down the hill. And you tell me, say, the road mash up already, Rasta. So it's what them a do, where them a fix the road with. Can somebody call me and tell me what the hell them fixing the road with? And we are saying a Mount Pelly and Anchovy. Up there, so look like them say up there the worst place for go. When you go Montego Bay, for those of you who know Anchovy and Mount Pelly. In a St. James. What is it that is causing these people to fix the road? And then less than 3 months, the road mash up. Them need a scientist to come investigate what is it them put in the asphalt or in the gravel. Why them don't cement the road? It may cause more, but it lasts longer. Because most of the road them must cement. It's still there. I'll even through the gorge there. In a Bagwalk. When I see the road I mash up. Anyway, I just a shout out that because if me not shout it out, when me a drive go down, you hear motor, me not hear say nothing about the road. You know, sit and mash up for car them. They'll take me for the, me don't know where they take me for now. Especially when we reach at the market here and there. Mutabaruka. Because I'm afraid when me in a traffic jam now, you know. Because when me in a traffic jam, they rush me. Mutabaruka, I don't hear you talk nothing about the road. So you drive your big car. I tell some insults we have to take So you drive your big car, you have to talk about the road. And them hear me I say about it, Because sometimes when I say it, them come and I say, yes, motor, me hear you talk about the road, because them mash up the car. But when them not hear, man, worries for me. Anyway, we are going to listen up at pick and cash pot. Wow, almost every other week. I mean, we don't hear no, I mean, we hear the gunman, them a shoot people still, but the idea, we don't know, we get tough now to gunman a fire shot, but we not get used to suicide. But that's a movie thing now. You know, we're not used to suicide. But now it's part of the whole thing now. So we have to really take a stock. I hear them say the population of Jamaica is 2.7 million. One time we used to say 3 million. Now I hear them say 2.7 million. And the population will get older, meaning say, if you know, have no picnic barn, appear old people like me about the place. So you have to wonder, how is it that old people look like them and live longer than young people? I true that? I don't know, but it looks so to me. Because anytime I get up, I turn on my news, I listen on my computer. Appear young people, me say, are dead from car accident, from killing one another, murder, from suicide. You don't hope, say, I will not hope, but you don't think, say, old people would are in the category of all the things them where you say are gone, them are part of it. But old people just lay down in them bed and now wake up. You know, old people are kill themselves. Or kill other people, as a matter of fact. Them just dead. And what are going on? Now them I say, remember first time, I don't know, remember first time when them I say, Jamaican people, the woman they love breed up. Yeah, that's why Jamaica don't want love breed up here. And the man them can't keep them things in which part them supposed to keep it. I remember Edward Seaga say, Jamaican man must learn how to bat and do score. Yes, him say it. Him say, Jamaican man must learn how to bat and do score. Now, it reverse now. Them want Jamaican man to bat and lick six every time. Because now them I say, the population of Jamaica, too much old people overriding the young people, them, and if you have your old people will resign from work and can't work, who is going to fill up the slavery work them when them about the place? Because them need the young feet them to continue the slavery. Yeah, that is what them really need, you know. We hear them talk about it regular now. That young people who don't need to come fit into the slaving. What are they doing? We see the young people them fast food up the place. Weak, sicky. And the man them nah bat. Look like the man them nah bat. Or the woman them a play basketball and them at the basket, but it now go, the ball now go in the basket at all. Them lock it off. The basket too high for the man them now. Them want young people to start have children again. Them not going to tell you no say, you love breed up too much. Because them wanting it to breed up now. Why Jackass said the earth don't live with rotted, believe you me. Jackass said the earth don't live with. Out there, believe you me. A maths teacher here, we're supposed to have, I guess, I don't know if them have her on the line yet. But meanwhile, we are wait. But when play Burning Spear, female them all over. I don't know where I go on. Affliction. I don't know where I go on. I mean, the youth, them are dead up. You know, we say some simple little things. Today you talk to a man and the next morning a man will call and say, guess who dead? And people always say, but me not just talk to him yesterday, like say can't dead between you talk to him and now. It's a weird thing. And when I talk about gun crime now, you know, are people who are, I mean, you have some terrible man about the place now where I rape little picnic and I kill them. I mean, really. But this affliction we are going right now as it relates to sick people. The whole of us sick. Yeah, because there's something out there that we can't put your finger upon up to now. Because everything's so mix up. All when you say I try that certain food, the other food come catch you. You try keep away from certain things. Go amongst your friend, go play all domino and them thing there. A man come and shoot you. We don't understand where I'm going. I don't understand it. I see it right in front of me and I don't understand it. I would really like to understand it. Because this thing never did go on. Like, it's not like it go on for 50 years, 60 years, you know. All them whole sickness, when we say, doctors, they don't have enough doctors in the hospital, them. Not enough doctors because they are overwhelmed. You go down to Kingston Public Hospital, baby just are dead, so. Yeah. Woman have picnic and the baby born dead.
The National Land Agency helps...
Wow, the time so done. The time so done, Philip. Because like I go about that one there, I go to the next one. Yeah, but me just talk about the creepiness of the whole situation where I go on there, so. You know, you see a man up on the road and him look good and all right. And when last time you see him was all right. And then all of a sudden you say, guess who dead? And it's like you're thinking, like, but how that possible? Like say you think same can't dead, but it's so shocking that you ask some stupid question. Oh, you mean him dead? You know, it's like, you know, you don't expect it. But it just happened. And it's so close to you now, you know. First time them think they're far from you. But it's so close to you as someone where you communicate with regular. As someone who you know long time. And then all of a sudden you just hear flips. Them gone. Never to be seen or heard of again. What is it? We analyze and we see this suicide thing, we can see is what is happening in the society as it relates to pressure from people's brains. Them can't cope with stress. Whole heap of we can't cope with stress. Whole heap of we don't understand what to do when we reach the stage of right at the edge of the cliff. You know, we don't know what to do. And the thing will come up in your mind is to just jump off. Jump off at the cliff. And that is where we see a go on right now. I don't even know if there are statistics. I wonder if Brianna can tell me exactly how much suicide go on for the year, since the year start, from January to now. I really like find out because it's crazy. It's crazy, man. 2 suicide deaths in a 2 day. And plus the others where it come before. You know, madman or rape little picnic because and I kill them. You go hear say he was insane in the community. Everybody knows him a madman. You can't use the word mad again. Like say, make the sickness any different or better. A mad, me know it as, you know, somebody mad, them mad. I don't simple that. I don't know no pretty word to say it. Wagwan. Wagwan. We don't know where Wagwan. We just see it unfold itself in front of it. The craziness unfold itself. People who you communicate with. People who you love. People who you recognize as friend and brethren, sisterin. Them just a bab, gone. You should have wanted to have cancer, prostate cancer. All the man, them Jamaica have a large amount of men who suffer from prostate cancer because the way them check for prostate cancer, a whole heap of man don't want to do it. Yeah, a whole heap of man in them mentality. I don't know what kind of mentality that drive a man to do that, to think that. I mean, I can understand that's not something where you desire to happen or for a doctor to do, but saving your life, what you talk about, man? Man say them know that, you know, and him just go and suffer with it until it's out of place, no, him can't do nothing about it. And you say, guess who dead? So and so. This is what kill him, prostate cancer. There are other ways to do it, you know, but the other way to do it, you may talk to the people, them like everybody know what I talk about. Ask somebody who near you to tell you what more talk about, what I talk about. A whole heap of man don't want to take prostate check up, don't want them prostate get checked. Just ask somebody beside you. You understand? Prostate cancer is one of the main causes of death amongst men who get sick. And I mentioned diabetes too, because I come like the whole way of diabetes, high blood pressure. So what is it? May I ask the question, what is it? What is it? What is it that's causing this? I mean, really, breast cancer, prostate cancer, diabetes. You know, I see a brethren of mine, the last time I see him, me and him a walk, go over one building. 1 month after I see him in a wheelchair. So I'm sure man, him say, boy, them have cut off one of them foot. Diabetes. I say, right, look there. And there's a man who just happy all the while, you know, jolly and, you know. Them cut off him foot, diabetes take him. He might have somebody who push him chair or him just do go laga with it. Young people go a party and don't know, say, these things where them a drink nowadays will obscure them vision and them mind. Them feel so them depend cloud 9. When it's really cloud 6, them like they're there. Here's them crash and dead. Just like that. I think when it come out good, them a go party, ray. And sometimes I not them, you know, sometimes It's the next man. Sometimes you drive and it's not you make the mistake, It's the next man make the mistake and you are not, well, not you, because if you, I know you, because you're not dead already, but the person who did that drive, I drive totally okay, and the next man come and make a mistake and crash into the man who drive quite okay, and it's the man who did that drive go dead. That is where I'm going right now. It's not everybody who crash and them make the mistake. Not everybody. And I say, guess what? Say, remember the brethren where tell you, say, him a go down a watch, go at the stage show. Him say, yeah, him say, why you want to see him crash last night, a man ram him? What is that? What is that? It's a terrible situation. Human beings is the only creature on earth when no of them are dead, and every day them get up and try to prevent it. Yeah, that is why you have so much. The doctor beard now. But especially the youth, them no business because them still young. When them reach all 45, now them realize, rotted. And some women that do from me at 20, come catch up on me now. Yeah, and if you heed and listen to the call, you gotta do something from your 20. That's when you reach 45, the thing where have your dung press would have never happen. And if you go tell them, I will by them and I say, boy, Muta, you're old man. Yeah, me an old man, that's why I'm so now. According to the Bible, I'm supposed to dead already. Yeah. 70. That is where you're supposed to be dead. And now I see woman, I see some old man, 80 years old, I go a party. Yes. Why, me see, he was sober, I mean, like a party friend. Why, me see, he was sober, She not easy. She not easy at all. What is it? Why are you can't listen to what you say? Knowing say sometimes you're 3 times older than him, 2 times older than them. When you tell them, say, you see that thing the way I eat, it not gonna work out, All them people who are still at the gate, them at the school, them are slow poison the youth, them, and don't even know that. And if you tell them, say, move, they must say you fight against them progress, you know what, to them cater in a life because I'm going to this them have to do, and now you tell me about we can't sell. Yeah, so it's not selling this, it's what you're selling. It's what you're selling to the youth, them. And the youth, them go home and sick. And that sickness, they carry them right through them life. Till them all 30, 35 and years to them dead. And you don't know what kill them. Then you mean say I'm at 35 and them dead already? Yes. Yes, it's so it go. So it go. Them say most ones right now were just born, now going to live to 35. Yeah. Most of the youth them were just born right now, them say, now going to live to 35. That's why them are worried. See, a few old people are going there now and them can't get to do what them are do, business-wise, and slave the people them wise. So them why you go breed up, get more picnic from the action block. That is really where I go on now. Obviously, we now get the guests, so we have to put off that until next time, because we still have the lawyer to deal with. So we have to put off that. Brianna, we have to put off that interview till next time. I don't know where go on there, so, but I saw it go. So, I wonder if that makes sense. Because you see it unfold in front of you, you know. See a man will drive a car, you know, and him a go out some weird way and bad way and say, it never happen to him. The problem is that sometimes them bad drive somebody and the next person dead. And the next person with them bad drive dead. So them car just mash up. The bike man, most of the time the pillion dead. Most of the time the pillion dead. You see the youth them were from uptown and them have them big bike, them wear helmet. You see the youth them from the ghetto and them have them little bike, them not wear no helmet. And then the pillion have no helmet neither. I observe that something there all the while. Why is it that these youth in a certain area, you see them a bob and weave through the car, them, you know, and you say weird. Then police will say them not have no helmet. No, I'm going you one see police now say that. More time you see uptown youth with them big bike and flash past every car. Him have on him helmet. The wickedest thing me know about helmet thing is with Tiger. One of the biggest DJ them come out of Jamaica, Tiger. And Tiger lose all him work as an artist, everything. One diplomat crashing him and lick him off him bike, boof, upon him head. And that was the end of Tiger. Him never dead, you know, but the popularity where him did not get from them time there, it did done because just a one lick there in him head caused him career to end. But certain man want to wear headgear, even though them ears say you must put it on. So you have to have a law now if you lock up man who don't have on it. What kind of man is that? You're supposed to just put that on without police officer find you long as you don't have on a helmet. Anyway, this is the Steppin razor, the art of war. We're there with you. All right, we'll go to the next. Since we never get that interview, we're going to go to the next thing, Pandelicia, which is another interview, as you know. Radio station, rocking to the nation. Introduce it without knowing if the man dead or not. And this is the attorney at law for over 10 years. He operated the law, Davian L. Vassell, an associate. His name is Davian L. Vassell. He holds 2 degrees with honors in political science and law from the University of the West Indies. And he believes in serving others and giving back. He has served as president of the Law Society at the Faculty of Law, UWI, Law Rep and the Guild of Students, and was president of the Norman Manley Law School Students Association. So, we ready for it?
Yep.
Okay. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Steppin. How are you going?
When I hear about that, you use some man.
Yeah, man, definitely.
You use some man, say, good man, Steppin, how we are going. All right. So, you know the topic where we are working with now. Recently, we hear this argument come up about imitation gun versus, real gun versus the law. If they ever prosecute a person, if they find with a water gun or whatsoever. You hear what going on, right?
Yeah, man, I'm fully aware of that.
All right. Imitation gun versus... What the law is about having an imitation gun?
Yeah, the law currently makes no distinction between imitation firearm and firearm for the purposes of the new Firearms Act. It's a firearm. So in the past, there used to be the old Firearms Act, right? Which was really recently repealed. And under that old Firearms Act, it made a distinction between a real firearm and an imitation firearm, right? In that, Muta, if you use an imitation firearm and rob somebody or commit a crime, and you're caught and convicted, you'll be sentenced as if
you have a real
it was
gun.
A real firearm. You understand?
Yeah.
And that is understandable because if you're able to use a firearm, an imitation firearm to commit a crime or offense, it means that whomever you're using it to commit the offense against believes anything real. And it's not your belief that it's not real, it's a belief of your victim, whether or not they believe the thing was real. So if you use an imitation firearm and took down an old lady and take away her purse, and you're caught and prosecuted, the law, even the firearm is recovered from you and it's realized that it's not a real firearm, you'll be sentenced as if it's a real firearm under the old act. Under this new Firearms Act, it says imitation firearm will be treated as if it's a real firearm, even if you don't use it to commit an offense. And that's a problem.
Even if you buy a youth, a little 10-year-old youth, one of them like a water gun.
It is an imitation firearm.
Yeah, I know. That means you know we have to lock up the youth. Lock up the parents.
I'm telling you, it really gives a lot of power to the police because they know determine who to prosecute or who not to prosecute. Is that something you want to put, so much power in the hands of the police because they might see a little boy down here, so I get to and lock him up and my uptown them see man, it's all fine.
No, but
that's what's gonna happen, That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Wait there. It's all right. We understand about the gun and you hold up a one with a little gun with no real and rob them. But when I say no, if you in your house, so while you're in your yard, you keep a birthday party, and the whole political people in there, and the whole of them are run up and down with plastic gun and go, die, you're dead, like when your picnic used to do it. Police can come in that place and lock up the people them.
Of course, the act makes no distinction between imitation firearm and real firearm.
So, you see that?
Well, I can tell you, if you look at the act, if you look at the act, it's very clear in terms of how it sees imitation firearm.
No, I understand the act clear, but what I say, if you keep a birthday party, brethren, and the little pick them in the yard, have some plastic gun, and I run up and say, die, you're dead, die. And police drive past and see that. Them are come lock up the parent them.
They can. And there's nothing in law that prevents them from doing that. And that's why I am advocating that the act be revisited and amended to prevent what we're talking about from happening. I understand why it is we need to have serious gun laws and serious gun control because the thing that is taking the lives of hundreds of Jamaicans is the gun.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So, all right. Let me give you an example. Firearm under the Act says any barrel weapon which discharges or is designed to discharge any shot bullets or other projectile or prohibited weapon unless the context otherwise requires and includes any such weapons created as 3D printed weapons otherwise created through the use of electronic software, include any part or component of any weapon, does not include air rifle, air gun, air pistol, or any caliber prescribed by the minister. Yeah. You understand? And it goes on and describe that. So you say, all right, cool, that sounds legit. Yeah, until it gets to whether or not a firearm is imitation. It's an imitation firearm means anything that has the appearance of being a firearm but not a firearm, whether or not such imitation firearm is capable of discharging a shot bullet or any other projectile. so it I tell you, say, even if you can't fire it can't do nothing, can't kill nobody, but it looks like one.
All right, suppose
treat it as one.
Suppose a man act a movie. Suppose a man them do a movie. And it calls say you have to have a robbery scene in the movie. Police, they're supposed to have him gun.
You probably need to get a permit for your prop gun.
You have to get a permit.
Listen, Muta, I don't make the law, you know. I just
No,
I
no,
just
no,
interpret
I
it.
ask a question
See?
to find
No,
out
no,
about
no.
it now.
This I said to you, sir. This I said to you, sir. Currently under the act, no distinction is made. So what that means, a policeman that is overzealous can decide, say, yo, listen. All right, for example, there's a matter that I have currently before the court. I can't call any name because the matter is live.
Yeah.
But a firearm is found in a bag. The man is a courier. So he carry things for him is a bearer for a courier company.
Yeah.
And some of the things them search and then find an imitation firearm, him get locked up and charged with him then before the court. Everybody know, including the police, at the time them arrest him, say, the thing are real.
Yeah.
But him there before the court. And if convicted, him face 15 years.
You serious?
That's what I'm talking about.
So what to a slingshot?
A slingshot is not
A
a...
projected it have something in there where you call it projected what? Anything where discharge. It discharge something like a stone can bust a man's head. You know
No,
what
but you say, if you design the slingshot in a way where it imitates a firearm and then it can discharge a projectile, it ain't a problem.
No, I thought was slingshot like when you're a youth, man.
No, man, that's not it, man. That's not it.
Okay.
No, that's not
It
covered. It's really...
It have projectile in night. Well,
It have a projectile in it, but it doesn't look like a firearm.
Okay, so it have to look like a firearm.
As the appearance of a firearm.
Well, when I used to make boat gun.
Yeah, we used to make a whole for boat gun and I used to motor. But
the same projectile there, we put a piece of rubber, like a tube, bicycle tube on it.
And wrap it like it look real. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and then we put this the stone in it and let it go. It look like a gun and fire it. All right. And a prison for that for 15 years.
Let me show you this now, Muta. In the past, when a firearm is found with a person, you know that in the past, if you had a firearm that is unable to be fired because a component is missing or something like that, you probably could have beat the case because it's not considered a firearm. If it is unable, it's not in working condition and there's nothing you could do to make it work, you have a problem because it can't be classified as a firearm. Under the old Firearms Act, under this new one, it doesn't matter if it can work. It doesn't matter.
Because them say you're going to use it to rob somebody.
But I'm saying, even if you're not using it for rob nobody, Muta, you're not a problem. Once you're caught with an imitation firearm. I guess Jamaica has reached a point where the lawmakers are saying, listen, we don't want any imitation guns in the place.
Well, them should have banned it from coming on the island.
That is my view. That is my view. If it's a case where we're going to take such hardline stances on imitation firearms, then to make it come into the country is like we're literally setting up our citizens to fail.
You know, sir, I honestly thought that tie guns was banned in Jamaica. I honestly thought that the tie gun was banned in Jamaica.
Well, I don't know if there is, as far as I'm aware, when you're bringing in firearm into the country, for many years now, they would confiscate it.
Okay.
For many years, because I can remember being at the airport with a gentleman who was ahead of me, had a tie firearm, and it was confiscated, not allowed to come into the island. But when you look downtown, you see water gun to kill.
Water gun like, whoa.
Yeah, so...
I don't want to have a little light tonight and we turn it here. I say, wait. So...
Yeah, man, so... that is the problem that we have right now.
Who fight a law there? Who not fight a law there as liars or what? How it go?
Well, it has to be fought, you know. Definitely have to fight it, you know, because if we allow this to continue, we're in a problem. You see, the thing about it is we cannot allow something like this to reach our doorstep and then we try to challenge it. You understand? You have to try to challenge it from now. Because otherwise you're going to be problems.
Yeah. So where they know? Where the case them are that they know? Where they? It's in the courts. What go on with it?
In terms of the Firearms Act?
Yeah, retracting that law on them really.
Well, that is not something you take to court. It really is done through petitions, you know. The society as a whole has to, all the stakeholders have to come together and try and resolve it. See? Okay. That's the thing, you know. Bring people to the table. Bring people to the table and have a discussion about what is happening. To say, listen, this is a situation where if allowed to be unchecked and remain in the state that it is in, it is very dangerous.
Yeah. I mean, I can't see a man hold up somebody with a board gun and you lock him up, but you could tie a gun them and you could give him 15 years. That never works, man.
Yeah, man. That's pretty much it.
So who you going to lock up in that case? With a little 10-year-old youth have him in a bag, a little tie gun. When you catch him with it, who you going to lock up?
Well, at the age of 10, you know, you have no, that's below the age of criminal responsibility. You know, the age of criminal responsibility in Jamaica is age 12.
Yeah.
Under age 12, they can't commit a crime in Jamaica, you know. A lot of people don't know this.
I could say I'm at 13 then.
I'm at 13, there's a problem. They're going to arrest him
up for 15 years.
and take him before the family court, yes.
And lock him up for 15 years?
Well, that is, and that's the next thing. That's the next thing, you know. When the matter goes before the court, the court doesn't really have much of a discussion in terms of the sentencing because the very same prohibition of the prohibited weapons, that's the new Firearms Act.
Yeah.
It is it prescribes a minimum of 15 years.
So the judge has to go by that.
That is it. Mm-hmm.
Unless a man rape a woman to rat, and get a 2 year. I mean, really.
All right. So I wanted to understand that, for example, if you plead guilty to an offense, it gives the judge some discretion. When you go to trial, it's a different situation. If convicted and trial, it's a different situation as opposed to a plea. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. But some matters, depending on how the acts are worded, you have a mandatory minimum whether or not you plea. The Firearms Act is one of them.
So I could have hold my finger like 2 fingers.
You see, the only reason why you're not going to go to jail for that is because it's attached to your arm, you know. You see, the moment you can detach your finger, you're in a problem. Yeah, man. If your finger motor was attached to your forearm, you're in a problem.
You can't come from backwards, you know, and say, give me what you have, and put your finger in the man back, and take away my road, and call you start using finger. You're not get 15 years to have attached to your arm.
No, but here's the deal, no?
Hold on, point. I could take a break and come for.
The time on IRI FM is...
Yeah, time is 16 minutes past 4 o'clock.
While driving through Jamaica, there's only one radio station I listen to. IRI FM. IRI FM.
That's possible. I could clean up this thing I know. All right. You there?
Yeah, man, I'm there, man.
All right. Tell me exactly the law. What the law is about having a gun, whether it falls or not, and also what is it that people who making movies and acting on stage, what them need to do? Just clear up that for me.
Well, as I said before, there is no distinction currently in this new Firearms Act between an imitation firearm and a real firearm. So I'm saying to Jamaicans in general that you need to be careful with these toy guns that you have. I would advise you to get rid of all of them. Don't give them to your children. Don't have them laying about your house, because what you're doing is inviting problems into your life. The minimum that you get for a conviction for a firearm, real or not, is 15 years. So you have to be careful with what you do with these imitation firearms. For persons who are acting and doing movies, I would suggest that if you're using prop guns, that you find some way to invite or get some sort of permission from the police in your area. Have them aware that you'll be using prop firearms and the period of time that you'll be using it for, and get some waiver. Right? Even though I don't think the Act makes provisions for that, but at least they would know that it's not for any illegal purpose that you're using the firearm.
Provision for people who are coming and make movie and all them something and need gun.
Of course, I don't think it was the Firearms Act was meant to, should I say curtail the creative industry. I don't think that was the intention. Okay. But Muta, on a serious note, on a serious level, firearms are taking over Jamaica.
Yeah.
We have a serious problem with firearms in Jamaica.
Definitely.
And if you look, it is the gun is the tool that is being used to take the lives of our brothers and sisters.
Yes.
So really and truly, Muta, man like me, you should really entertain imitation firearms at all,
No, I'm not entertain fire.
No, what I say, you're supposed to can use the little fire water gun and really. But we are
No, watch out. We are big man are using water gun. We are doing water gun. Lock him up.
No, that's about kids still.
That's about since it's not if a school I keep a Christmas party for the people them and them have water gun inside it. So
no man, give them car, man. Give them car. Give them car and bike and them little thing there. And give them no gun. Because really and truly, we have a serious gun problem in Jamaica. Yeah. But I don't believe the law should stay the way that it is, For example, let me tell you another problem with the law. Currently, under this new Firearms Act, if you're convicted for a firearm and ammunition, you can end up getting more time for the ammunition than the actual gun.
Yeah.
You hear me, I say you?
Yeah, I hear you.
You can get more time for the ammunition in the gun than the gun itself.
Why? How them come to that conclusion there? Why?
I don't know. It seems like the lawmakers fell asleep at some point. I don't know how that was allowed to stand. Because, for example, it says a minimum of 15 years for the firearm. Yeah. But for the ammunition, it says life in prison.
You're serious?
Yes.
So all them bullets when them find upon the man, them know.
So, this Firearms Act Jamaica is nothing to sniff at. There's nothing to play around with it.
Yeah.
So if you have imitation firearms, get rid of it.
Well, I hope the people
have no excuse. They have no reason until the law is changed.
Yeah.
You don't have no chance.
I will if a gunman listen to me, so we hear what I say.
Well, Steppin Razor, it's always a pleasure to appear on your program. You're a man that educate Jamaicans and educate people. You understand? Yeah. And people need to tune in more and learn what going on in them country.
Like
you're a man who takes up the pulse of the people.
All right, so give thanks here, Virgin.
One love, man. Thanks for having me.
Davian Vassal, attorney at law for over 10 years. And him I tell you, say, anything was shaped like gun, whether it's real or unreal, there's a possibility that you might get 15 years. The minimum 15 years. Can you imagine a man try a charge with a water gun and chuck it in a man back and rob the man, and when him look, police see him, and when him turn around and drop it, is a water gun, and him gone to prison for 15 years. Them not lock him up for the gun, so them lock him up for a whole of the man and take away money most. But it's a serious thing, a very, very serious thing. For those of you who are listening to me, take heed, can't say never hear. This is the Steppin Razor. We're going to go to the way you call the time signal, and then it's music news time. Okay, here we go.
The time on IRI FM is...
The time is 4:30, music news time. No, definitely not. Okay, so we reach African names. We're going to go say the names them that I think last week we said them, I will say them again, because some woman are gang me. Someone are gang me, so they never get it fully. So we will say it again. So here we go. I hope you're not listening now. Okay. Atia, A-T-I-Y-A, Atia, gift. Atia means gift. Atwoki, A-T-W-O-O-K-I, Atoke means she is beautiful. She is beautiful. Awena, A-W-E-N-A, Awena. Awena means gentle, gentle. And Ashaki, Ashaki, A-S-H-A-K-I, Ashaki means beautiful. So that's Atia, A-T-I-Y-A means gift. Atwoke, A-T-W-O-O-K-I means she is beautiful. Awena, A-W-E-N-A, Awena means gentle. And Ashaki, A-S-H-A-K-I, Ashaki means beautiful. Male names, Bahati, Bahati, B-A-H-A-T-I, Bahati means luck. Chinwe, Chinwe, C-H-I-N-W-E, Chinwe means belongs to God. Chioma, Chioma, C-H-I-O-M-A, Chioma means one with good luck. One with good luck. And Chipo, Chipo, C-H-I-P-O, Chipo means gift. Chico, Chipo, C-H-I-P-O means gift. Yes, serious thing. Now, we see the government or whosoever upgrade Port Royal. Okay.
The time on Irie FM is...
The time is 10 minutes to 5 o'clock. I woke up on this last night. We was on this subject here. We want to go back on it for a little while here. We see the government, both the slave them and whosoever else, upgrade Port Royal. And them are going to celebrate Port Royal. And them are talk about the pirate them, like, is the pirate, sorry. The pirate them is part of the whole celebration. So obviously, you're going to have people over there dressed up like all, you know, Johnny Depp in a Caribbean, Pirates of the Caribbean, or Henry Morgan, like how them name Morgan Harbour, for Henry Morgan. We want to tell the people them say, it's one of the most backward thing I ever hear a government or some politician decides them to do. For bring tourists to the area, they have to go include now one of the most vicious and the most vicious people they've ever come in Jamaica. Why is it that we want to include the cruelest people they've ever set foot in Jamaica? They was part of the slave trade. When they was here, Jamaica was known as the wickedest city on earth. Imagine that. I don't know what you know that, you know. Them watch I in school, we learn that, you know. Say, Port Royal is the wickedest place on earth. And it's these buccaneers, these pirates, sent by England. I mean, them people use some things where they believe. When they talk about Africa as a savage, Africa don't know where them people they do in a Port Royal. But the government seems to want to remember these things. These people. I don't know if England would have celebrated Taki or even Sam Sharp. Them now know that. So why they want people now to take part in a celebration of some people who devastate Jamaica with them all sort of evil criminality, raping, kidnapping and stealing. And we're bringing them back in our consciousness. And that we call Nika. in this part of the world. Thing there, you know, see that some backward people around the thing. When we say backward, you know what I mean? Why would these criminal people remembering want when them is the cause when we started, like, you know, say the beginning of our oppression gone in this part of the world gone. You know, see that some backward people around the thing. Some when we say backward, you know what I mean? Are these criminal people remembering? Why when we started, like, you know, say, I gone.
The time on IRI FM is
5 o'clock. Listen up. Top draw dollars, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, odd pick, and cash pot drive time draws. Up next. Yeah, that was the drive time top draw dollars, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, odd pick, and cash pot draws. Congratulations to all of today's winners. Join us again at 8:25 p.m. for another chance to win in top draw dollars. Pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, odd pick, and cash pot draws. Okay, so we want to talk to Nyambe Tash. Is she there? Or she not there yet? All right, so, you know, this time of the evening we usually present an artist. Well, in keeping with what is happening Sunday, we're going to feature Peter Tosh. Here we go. One of the children of Peter Tosh. Nyambe, good afternoon.
Hey, afternoon, Muta. How are you?
I am okay, totally okay. Okay, this big event, you know. It's back again because I know it took
some pivoting. We've had celebrations in Kingston, and we're bringing it
what them
6 a.m. with a live broadcast. With element. It's so we even have a kid zone to make sure people can bring their whole family for a full experience. And then Tosh Beanie Men, and it's going to be free. So all are welcome.
All right. Tell us, you mentioned a movie, a documentary.
Yeah, so Peter Tosh Town is a mini-series that's really all about putting Bluefields, Belmont, that side of the community where my father was raised in on the map. So it highlights his legacy and impact. It talks about our partners in the community, our partners, when I say our, I'm referring to the Peter Tosh Foundation. An entity that the community aspects. It's a 4-part.
That going to happen. What time are going to have the movie shown? What time?
So it's an all day 6 a.m. and then we're hoping to wrap up by nighttime, but the premiere is happening around 7. And then we're going to be closing off, with Andrew and Beanie Man. And Runkets, I almost forgot. There's also several guest artists that have been reaching out today, some surprise guests that are letting us know that they're going to be passing through.
You forget the host. You forgot the host.
I'm sorry, the connection.
No, I'm saying you're forgetting the host.
I thought, and of course, the one and only, yours truly, Mutabaruka himself, one of the toughest poets around town, the biggest revolutionary host that IRI FM has, will be there hosting the event.
Okay. All right. Well, we're looking forward to it, because we always have a wonderful time when we come back that part of the island. By the way, what is City Life Beach? Our brunch, sorry. What is the City Life brunch? What is a City Life brunch? I know it's a brunch, but why is it called City Life brunch?
City Life brunch?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Well, I have a thing here say, expect, what can persons expect at the City Life brunch? Well, that. Morning.
Awesome. We have going on in PeterToshFoundation.com. Give thanks.
Yes. Okay. All right. Give thanks. Give thanks.
All right.
Give thanks. Yes. Okay. So we have a little itch this a while ago. I don't know what that question, where it come from. That's why I don't like people give me question. But with the Peter Tosh situation. The question about Peter. I don't. And the first question I say up there, so okay, so we have to correct that. Simple, correct it. As well as say, we'll have feature Peter Tosh today.